teacher Giselle Ramalho from Life and Job English Center, and I'm pretty happy today. I'm gonna talk about arts. And when I was preparing this content, I felt so amazed. I felt like I was really traveling around the world. There are international, national, and regional museums that are amazing. We are gonna have great moments. I hope you like it. Let's start. We are gonna have an amazing experience because there are wonderful museums around the world. I can point out the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C., the Louvre in Paris, France, the Acropolis Museums in Athens, Greece, the State Hermitage in St. Petersburg, Russia, and the British Museum in London, England. Let's see some more features together. The Smithsonian Institution is the world's largest research and museum complex, with 90 museums and galleries, so you better prepare for a long week of walking because there is so much to see. Let me point some main attractions. The Gem Hall, including the Hope Diamond, the Wright Brothers 1903 Flyer, and Dorothy's Ruby Red Slippers. And I have to confess, my favorite movie is The Wizard of Oz. I love Dorothy's Ruby Red Slippers. They are so cute. The Louvre was a medieval fortress and the palace of the kings of France before becoming a museum 2 centuries ago. A good place to start is the Sully Wing at the foundations of Philip, Augustus' medieval keep. It is in the heart of the Louvre. Kids love it, and it leads straight to the Egyptian rooms. Some attractions in the Louvre are Venus de Milo by Alexandros of Antioch and the emblematic Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. The Acropolis Museum has an amazing transparent glass floor that provides a walk over history with a view of the archaeological excavation. The exhibits in the Archive Gallery allows visitors to take in all sides all the objects, which are displayed in open spaces characterized by changing natural light. As main attractions, we can see the frieze of the Parthenon. It is mounted in a structure with exactly the same dimensions as the cella of the Parthenon, giving comprehensive viewing of every detail. The State Hermitage occupies 6 buildings along the Neva River, the leading structure being the confection-like Winter Palace. The museum's focal point is the Western European art, 120 rooms in 4 buildings. Rembrandt, Da Vinci, Picasso, Gauguin, Cézanne, Van Gogh, and Goya are all represented here. The treasure galleries, gold rooms, showcase golden masterpieces from Eurasia, the Black Sea, littoral, and antiquity. The museum also houses pieces from Nicholas II's private collection, including paintings, drawings, and medals. The British Museum looks after the national collection of archaeology and ethnography, more than 8 million objects ranging from prehistoric bones to chunks of Athens' Parthenon, from whole Assyrian palace rooms to exquisite gold jewels. Let me show you the most important attraction. The Egyptian Gallery exhibits the world's finest collection of Egyptian antiquities outside Egypt, including the Rosetta Stone. Brazil has a variety of museums spread in all regions of the country. The visitors can have a great opportunity to know about all the styles and brilliant artists. Here you have a list of some museums to visit as Art Museum of São Paulo, National Museum of Fine Arts in Rio de Janeiro, the Contemporary Art Center Inhotim in Brumadinho, and Museum Oscar Niemeyer in Curitiba. Considered the most important art museum in Southern Hemisphere, the Art Museum of São Paulo, mostly known as MASP, has a collection about 11,000 pieces, including paintings, sculptures, photographs, videos, and costumes from Africa, Asia, and America. It is a private museum founded in 1947. It's the first modern museum in Brazil. Among the highlights of MASP, there are works by Raphael, Renoir, Monet, Edward Manet, Cézanne, Gauguin, and Van Gogh. Belém North is a rich city in historical places. There are lots of churches and museums available to visit. The museums of Belém cover many interesting aspects, including local religion, art, and history of Pará. I can list some museums in different features as Syria Museum, Pará State Museum, Belém Art Museum, Emílio Guilde Museum, and Museum of Sacred Art. Located on the Frei Caetano Brandão Square, the Museum of Sacred Art is housed within the Santo Alexandre's Church and the adjacent Bishop Palace. Inside, visitors will discover a rich and beautiful interior with detailed historical sculptures created by the Indians, who used a mixture of plaster and native cedar wood. There are lots of contemporary paintings and sculptures. There is a pleasant cafe and a popular gift shop as well. On Tuesdays, the visitors have a free pass. Well, I have to confess that I learned a lot about museums during my research. But it's just a sample, right? There is a lot to discover about arts. If you have any consideration about museums or opinion, please write in the comments below. Talking about culture is amazing and we have much more next week. Se você gostou do vídeo, dê o seu like, inscreva-se no canal e lembre de ativar o sininho para notificações e outros vídeos. See you in the next video!